Hey everybody,
Matt up.
I'm Sam.
I'm Caleb.
And I'm Will.
And we are Working Title.
Best friendo.
Y'all, we are back for another movie reaction. Today is Jujutsu Kaisen 0, the prequel.
Zero
The
episode movie.
Prequel to the Jujutsu Kaisen TV show.
Yeah, it takes place prior.
Go.
Itadori's not in it.
Go check out our reaction to the trailer.
And the whole first season that we've already watched.
Yeet.
So guys, make sure you leave a like on this video, subscribe to the channel if you've not already done so you can stick around for not just this movie, but all the other movies we're going to be doing heading into Christmas and the end of this year. Also check out the Patreon if you want to be some of the first people to see some of these movies. We just ran through 4 Studio Ghibli. We got 3 other movies that are special and secret, and you'll learn about them soon enough if you don't already know about them. We also even have more movies than that coming. It's just movie season this end of the year. Movie season, get hyped for it. Make sure you support this show, go check it out on Crunchyroll, and come back and watch your boys. We're gonna punch it!
Why has this show always got bullying in
I was
it?
gonna say that.
Junpei, pre-Junpei. Whoa. Oh, Junpei didn't
November
like that.
2016, Tokyo. Did it produce a bully fight? Okay.
Oh god. Oh, it's like a nightmare.
Oh god.
Ew.
Oh.
Yuck.
What the god.
Oh, yuck.
Wow.
I love this room.
My favorite place.
It's time for a sit-down talk with Bright Eyes.
Of course. Of course he signs them on.
Fuck.
Man. Look at his hair.
I was gonna say it looks a little different.
Normally I like that bowl cut.
Yeah.
He's just been staring at the door the whole time.
Yeah, they don't care to have you there, unfortunately, buddy. Whoa, fuck. Oh my god.
Whoa.
What?
That's his curse.
Ew.
Oh, they're ready.
Dead.
Oh.
呪われてるぞ。ここは呪いを学ぶ場だ。都立呪術高等専門学校だ。実際に言ってよ。
He didn't even know.
今教えたの。
Oh my god. Oh! Don't bully him! Oh, he's special grade off rip. Damn. So
And
he's
his
like,
curse is graded too.
so
So
he's
it's 2
already
graded people.
He's already top tier.
Look at his face. Oh.
An engagement ring.
It's a ring of power.
Oh no.
Oh. It's really cute. What horrific thing is gonna happen to these two?
Yeah.
Spontaneous human combustion.
That's cute. Oh, why?
Of
Come
course.
on. Oh my god.
A fucking course.
Are you kidding me?
Bro, that's her show.
Oh.
Oh!
Oh god.
Oh.
That's some dire shit. Oh my god.
This is gonna be a fun movie.
I'm so sorry, Yuta. No, she's still alive.
Wait, he said her name was
No.
Rika.
Yeah.
No.
Don't pan up. Okay.
That's fucking foul.
The curse is his girl he likes?
Yeah.
呪言師犬巻棘
Inumaki.
握りの武士が語彙がないから会話頑張って
Gosh, do I hate that.
What, the bulge?
No, him talking in rice ingredients.
いじめられてたの。
Was it the demon that gave it away?
Yeah.
わかるわ。私でもいじめ。
God.
Damn, what the
呪いの
fuck?
せいか。
Nice.
みんなの先生に見せろ。
Carrying basically two people.
Yeah. Your strengths and muscles, homie.
So good. Push through.
That's a strong kid.
Ew, it's
creepy because it's nice, but it's also intense.
it's creepy because they didn't show the part of the head that got hit by the car.
Yeah.
Half that
his
too.
face.
Ugh.
じゃあ僕らはずっと
Hmm.
一緒だね
In a horrific way, that was true.
Yeah.
少し呪いをかけたんじゃなくて、僕がリカちゃんに呪いをかけたのかもしれません。
Damn. That's a horrible way to
これ
think
は
about
持論だ
that.
けどね。愛ほど歪んだ呪いはないよ。
Ugh. Gosh, it's very upsetting to hear that.
Yeah.
That's my working theory, but
先生、リカちゃんの呪いを解きます。
we got our motive, boys. Break
Yeah.
the curse.
Well, there's the school.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it got,
Oh my
it got
God.
fucked up.
Break the curse and release his lover to not be a demon.
Yeah.
That's great.
Bad guy.
Let's hope.
Oh,
Then
I
he
love to
becomes
see that.
useless.
Oh no.
Scarface.
We already know who the fuck this is.
Scar forehead.
Yeah.
特急家事音量全部が322秒の完全権限
Gojo's really always stepping his neck out for these random offshoot kids with extreme powers.
Man, why they always gotta kill people in this fucking show, dude?
私がお骨替えにつくことも
Demons, Adam, I
I'll
guess.
side with Akatsu.
Nice. He'll protect him.
いや、
The show is like an anime directed by J.J. Abrams. It's so glossy.
僕もワーコードから青春を取り上げるなんて
No one's allowed to take youth away from young people.
And yet many people take the youth away from them.
Yeah.
On your left.
He's getting torched.
Spices.
Pre-workout powder.
Blow the spices in the demon's eyes. Curses, sorry.
Some muskets.
Guns.
Doesn't Mai have a pistol?
一つずつほど
Yes.
Yes.
Revolver.
I feel like he'd be a nunchuck
こ
user.
れを使うといい
Katana, baby.
Katana.
超貧弱だから
Damn.
I mean, he's not
徹底
wrong.
的にしごきます
I guess in Gojo's standards, he's weak.
Yeah. I mean, Gojo literally is the
But then,
strongest.
so was Chili's lava cake.
But that's like saying you're weak against the god.
Yeah. Whoa.
Didn't this come out last year?
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah, girl.
He did eat that though.
Yeah.
Crush him, Maki. Show him he's puny and weak.
He's gonna become the most honorable samurai in Jujutsu Tech.
Oh, boy.
Get out of
して
here.
んじゃねえよ
That's a concussion right there.
さっさと構え
Didn't knock him over though. That's pretty good.
Doesn't even look like she's trying. Barely any movement.
Oh!
Oh,
Oh shit.
let's go. Of course. Is she though?
Not that sad.
Oh!
No way!
Get distracted by the booty shot and die.
愛心だ
He saw cakes in a split and he was like, I'm out.
He forgot it was not his birthday
Was that
today.
last part necessary?
実践のつもりでやるそうだ
Soda.
もう一本お願いします
And please do the splits.
One more
I need to
time.
learn.
One more time.
I need to make sure I know that move so I can counterattack it. And also look at those cheeks. I'm sorry, cheeks. Sorry. Where's my shirtless lover? Where's Toto?
Tin
Just
Kid.
realized.
Utah.
Who voices the panda? Do we know?
I feel like we did know.
お前巨乳
Right now?
Why is he asking?
Sexy talk.
Sexy top.
Sexy talk.
好き
I prefer them somewhat big.
Yes, sex jokes are funny.
Monkey.
He likes big boobs.
Why is Panda playing matchmaker right now?
Why is he stealing Toto's part?
Tuna salad.
Close.
Yeah.
Alright, that's your job to make sure you try to get exactly what he says every.
Kelp.
Fuck! Damn it! I even said salmon. I
I was
said
gonna
it
say-
20 seconds too early.
He's gonna say bonito flakes next. That's my call.
こっちの勝率は
Oh, we're just. I love that. I love that.
Oh!
ジュジュで特急化
Follow distraction to get
森本
Rika.
理香を手に入れる敵は乙骨を都立無縁に追い込む
You're right, Adam. Fuck.
Smart play.
さあ
Stop zooming in like that.
僕に手伝えることがあったら何でも言ってよ。ぜひぶっ壊そう。
I love this kid.
その汚れをみそぎ払え
Oh god!
Just a little veil. Oh shit.
So like all those guys were out in the city
Yeah,
to
he
fight.
fooled them.
Yeah, okay.
It was a play.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Just to isolate him.
Oh man.
Ugh!
But there is an army that's gonna be fighting these guys in the
It's
distraction.
like
Look at that.
Loki's invasion.
Look at that.
Yeet!
レトは今
Oh, never mind. Teleportation.
Full
Transportation.
Metal Alchemist.
I'm absolutely probably certain.
考えたら
Salmon!
悪いけど
Oh, well, you're
Yes.
dead in this.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Fucking chance.
Bro, are you
Where have you been?
Yeah, like...
Another quake, bro. You can see the veil outside.
Well, he's...
Must have
Oh!
Her legs fucked up,
been.
man.
Why did it look like fluff was coming out of his arm?
Yeah, remember...
You didn't see her leg was gone?
乙骨を助け
Her
に
legs like crumpled. Hey guys, I'm back. Oh,
My
you
friends.
fucked
My
his
fucking
friends,
friends!
Manifested a second.
That's what he wants.
Oh, look at the background. That's like Itadori when he went rage mode. You see that background?
the black boy.
I remember
He said,
that.
I'll kill you, and did the same thing.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah,
I love
there you
that.
I love the way he's holding the sword.
What?
go. Listen up, Stink Claw.
Oh!
Wait, that's...
Yeah, that's what's his
The
face.
cursed seal.
So he could take their abilities?
I guess. I don't know.
Pulled cork.
Oh.
Dude, this dude's dick is so hard right now.
Whoa.
I want to see
See
her!
her fight? Yes.
What is that?
A big axe.
Yeah, it's a battle axe.
Whoa!
Damn!
Let's go.
She is bad.
She has my favorite fighting style now.
これで50
50.
体。撃破数の因数
But it's coming from his head.
No, he was all... It was like wrapped around his head.
What?
See?
Fuck.
Rip, you're... Oh!
They said keep building damage to a minimum, dude.
He
Yeah.
snapped.
Like, how are we supposed to compete against Gojo?
Rush down.
Oh! Oh! Get down!
What? I hate that.
It's a
Big
big
baby.
I missed.
Wow!
Well, you know, I'm impressed that Miguel's been, surviving this long.
Oh! We got stopped and slapping there!
Bro, what?
あと10分弱を全力で耐える
He sounds like Jason Momoa's character from Game of Thrones a little bit.
Yeah, Khal Drogo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
tad bit.
No, exactly. Like
She doesn't have her
Oh boy, what's he pulling out now?
Yeah, I'm afraid. Oh.
nunchucks. Please. Yes.
Oh my
That's-
gosh.
Three-sided nunchucks.
Go die. That was so disgusting.
Are those the ones that was used in the show?
無双せずと
Maybe.
我々
Oh, you know, I think you're right.
Yeah.
Full speed.
Woo!
Nice.
Yeah, I think they are.
Oh,
Sit down, bitch.
Yuta's using JoJo powers. This is unfair.
Heavy metal, let's go. For boy band.
Damn.
Ba-ba.
Float rock.
されども
Nice. Oh, fuck.
Lord.
Ugh.
私が望むのは啓蒙ではない先民だよ数が多いというだけで強者が弱者に埋もれ虐げ
Right, Magneto.
そういう
Bro, he looks pissed.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Damn, I think he's faster than Zen. Oh,
じゃ
fuck.
ないか遅まなかったかいおいは少し
Black Flash.
The ring.
Black Flash. Yeah. Oh. Sit down, loser.
お前は
I don't understand the politics of this sorcery, but I have friends and you're trying to kill them.
6体存在するこれ
Oh,
はそのう
oh,
ちの一体
oh, what?
特級仮想音
I don't know why that just fucking freaked me the fuck out.
量玉
Wow,
物
what the fuck?
さらに私が今所持している4461体のもの
Whoa! They said he only had 2,000.
They assumed. I lied.
Death Ball!
極の番
Supreme art. Let's see.
Death Ball.
Oh, Maelstrom.
I love that.
He's doing the Frieza thing. The
Death Ball.
What are you?
Not
Yes.
Where the fuck have you been?
They're in a different city.
Yeah, this is Kyoto.
Yeah.
ここは私が
Let's go, boy!
I love him so much. I'm clocked in and it's overtime.
Oh, shit.
Been waiting for you, baby.
Yeah, the 7 to 3.
The intro move! He did the intro move. Slice.
Yeah, this is it. Time to start his clock.
Black Flash,
One.
easily.
2.
Oh, is this where he sets the record?
Yep. 3. 4.
4, but with the knife.
Fuck!
Where?
Hey,
Which
Wizard
room?
girl.
Don't care.
The intel lady. Where did
your
Toto
boy.
go? Is he like reading manga at like a corner store or something?
No, he's going to see his K-pop artist.
There he
There he
is.
is.
What is that?
Ah, he's got it. Yeah, shut the fuck up.
Do not talk to me.
The talk show's last
Yeah.
special will be hosting talk
Yeah.
at his He needs to be home by 8. Woogie woogie.
愛してるよリカ一緒に行こ
Ew.
Hey, yo. Probably kissed it on like the upper lip. The 2.
Oh boy.
The codependency demon.
What? Fucking hyper beam, fucking tail beast bomb.
It's pure love. Yeah, I'm fucking right. I fight for love and I fight
Holy
for justice.
fuck. Oh, that's a
That's
nuke.
that's a mushroom cloud.
Yeah.
I think all of Tokyo is gone now. Damn, Yuta.
Oh my god.
You made most of your
Just
school
scarred the
clear.
earth.
Okay, at least the athletic facilities are still there.
The track.
That's all that matters. Damn!
Oh, his arm.
うなあね君と違って私は優しいんだ
Uh,
あの二人
oh,
まだ私にそんなものを残している
Yeah, they were
Wow.
friends.
Yeah.
Fuck.
That makes that exciting in the future.
何か
Yeah, you're not gonna kill me.
Catch me if you can.
Yeah. Deuces.
Wow.
You've said that so many times, this
Glad-
movie, man.
The man spread right there is crazy.
In the parachute pants. I can't believe there are people without superpowers in this world.
They're so weak.
God, you guys suck.
Gojo, you should just fucking kill
I
him
know,
right
yeah.
there. Okay, that sounded like a
Like a
knife
sword
Yeah,
slash.
slash.
Everybody's dead.
Oh.
What just happened?
What?
Oh.
解除達成だね。
Oh. Who are you?
ロールキングガイ五条悟先生だよ。
Oh, because he's always been blindfolded.
Yeah.
Who are you?
Who the hell are you?
面白いと思う
And his hair is up,
会
which
見
is
の調
down.
査を依頼した。君、菅原道真の子孫だった超遠縁だけど僕の親戚。
Oh.
誰
So they're related a
もう
little
そんな
bit.
呼んでも一人
正しかった。リカが君に呪いをかけたんじゃない。
You cursed her.
君がリカに呪いをかけたんだ。
Damn. Oh.
That's crazy.
That's horrible.
リカちゃんの死を怖んと
The denial curse.
だが主従
ゆうた、ありがとう。
Oh.
時間もくれて、ずっとそばに置いてくれて。リカがこの6年間、生きてる時より幸せだったよ。
Damn.
Ugh.
Ugh. Is that a thing?
バイバイ。元気でね。
Oh. Now you're at peace.
あんまり早くこっちに来ちゃダメだよ。
Sheesh. They fucked that shit up.
今更だが下校の
So does he lose all his cursed energy because she's gone?
Yeah, I think so.
No, because he's related to that dude.
Oh, true. Yeah.
Zero.
Theatrical release. Jujutsu
Yeah.
Kaisen.
Where's the unrated version?
Zoo. Nice.
Yuta,
Zebra.
Rika's ghost, and Maki go to the zoo.
Dog.
Nice.
Oh. Oh.
Why he eat it like that?
Dude, shut up.
Jeez.
His hair's longer.
Oh,
Oh!
yo, that's sick.
He stands out so much.
Oh shit.
Who's that?
Beef stew.
It's time to come back to school.
Some shit's going down.
Yeah, boy.
It's Gojo.
Yeah.
これ先生
Boss mode.
So she booty tonight. Oh.
Nice.
It's time to return for season 2. Hurry up, kid.
Movie 2.
Okay, do you guys remember? I think it was the finale then of the show. They're like, we need to get Akotsu back, and then they show him like turn around and look at the camera.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I thought I saw that from this movie, and I was like, wait, this scene makes no sense.
Yeah, that was like one of the last things I think, and there's a scene which the one that Sam brought up earlier when Adam was saying I think he's dead. Gojo is talking about how he thinks Itadori. He thinks that in this generation of kids, there's 3 people that could be stronger or as strong as him, and one is Itadori, and then
Toto.
not Toto. Two are 2 kids. One is Yuta, who we just saw, and then one is another guy who I forget his
Hikari?
name. Akari, something like that. We haven't met him yet, but they showed like his both of them, their backs like facing,
Yeah.
or their backs were to Itadori at that point, like in the in his mental vision of the 3.
Shinji.
Yeah, Shinji Ikari.
Shinji Ikari, son of a bitch.
Salmon.
Okaka.
Burrito flicks.
Bonito flakes.
Kelp.
What is a bonito flake?
I think it's
I don't know.
I don't know. I think it's like
Sounds crusty.
crumbles or something on top
Well,
of stuff.
yeah, it's flakes. So I would assume it crumbles.
I don't know.
Has a
dude.
crunch to it,
Well, then
I'm
why you
sure.
fucking ask?
I don't know. I can't imagine what it looks like.
Damn.
Don't give him sass where you're like, oh, I of course I knew what it was. Don't fucking ask the question.
Yo, that was Jujutsu Kaisen, the movie 0. What are we thinking, y'all? It was pretty hype.
I liked it.
Yeah.
I will say I wasn't really expecting a whole lot coming into it. it.
Yeah.
Because this show really isn't on like my radar,
Yeah.
but it was pretty damn good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thought it looked awesome,
It looked great, dude.
Yeah.
especially for being what do you call it when it has the black bars at the top?
Widescreen.
Widescreen.
Yeah.
Even though you guys know it's not my preferred.
Yeah.
It looked good for this movie. It gave
Uh,
like a crisp look to it.
Be honest, I didn't even know it was widescreen.
Yeah.
Didn't even catch my eye.
I noticed just because subtitles. It was like
Yeah, you
some
have to,
of
like,
the
look
subtitles were
down.
like on the actual image and then
sometimes
like
they're
on the bar.
widescreen, Yeah.
And I was
Yeah.
like, just keep it down the bar, damn it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it looked beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like one of the things I really liked about Jujutsu Kaisen's is its art style.
Yeah.
I think outside of like, I feel like on the shows we watch on the channel, it's probably like my favorite art style for the
Okay.
anime.
Oh yeah, it's really solid.
Yeah, I like Vinland looked good. AOT, I liked Wit AOT more than Mappa AOT.
Yes.
My Hero's cool. It's okay.
Yeah.
I feel like sometimes the characters look pretty goofy. I know the curses look insanely goofy, but like I mean all the human characters that we see, I really like their
It's a completely
faces,
different
the way
style,
they look,
yeah.
And the like just the way I like the effect of curse energy too, like the almost like opaque color, and then like the black border around it, you know, like with the blue or like the pink or the black flash itself.
I
it
really
all-
like the
yeah.
pink aura that Yuta had. That looked awesome.
This might not make sense, but I'm gonna try to make it make sense. This show looks like when you see an animation for something that actually like ends up not being a show, it's just like an advertisement for something online.
Yeah.
When you're just trying to like advertise a game, like an anime game or something, so they like throw all the money into like
A cool
quick,
marketing thing.
Yeah, the marketing
Like
budget
a
is
quick-
like the coolest thing you've ever seen.
where the
for
marketing
anime.
is better than the actual product.
Yeah.
It's just like a
Oh.
40-second thing of something and then it ends up being shit. Where this is like you get to watch it and it's just like even if the story's not fully there, you get to see the marketing in its visual orgasmic presence for the
Yeah.
full hour and 40 minutes that we're sitting here.
Yeah. I think
It looks great.
Yeah, to me it's on par with Demon Slayer's art style. I feel like art. This might be confusing, but I feel like Demon Slayer is a bit darker when it shows scenes of like landscape versus this. It seems a bit brighter.
You know what's funny? I was thinking a lot about the visuals of this movie, and one of the reasons I always like feel so like tight when I watch Jujutsu Kaisen. In things like, I can't really think of any other examples, but this show I can, but Vinland or all the other shows, you feel an atmosphere, or even some of the Ghibli films, you feel an atmosphere. Where this feels so close. For some reason, like the backdrops don't feel depth. They just feel like super tight. And I feel like it's intentional, but
Yeah.
it makes it super jam-packed and makes you feel intense and into the fight. I don't know.
Yeah. I think it is intentional.
I like feel claustrophobic when I watch this show. Yeah. What do you guys think of the new character? I think this has to be the oddest movie idea so far to me, where it's like we watch a first season of a show, never touch on this character, and then get introduced after the first season with a prequel talking about him
Yeah.
as like a one-off sentence in the show.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but they mentioned him like maybe twice. They're like,
Yeah.
Fushigura's like the only guy I respect as an upperclassman is Yuta,
Yeah.
and then at the end of the show you see him for like a split second. He turns around and goes, "Huh?" to like the camera, and then the season ends or whatever.
Yeah, so it's definitely like a weird thing for me. I don't really, I'm not super anime versed honestly, but
Yeah.
so I'm not really out there trying to figure out what's hype and what's coming out new until like we talk about it for the channel. But other than the trailer we watched, I don't know how many months ago at this point, I didn't really like Adam. I didn't have a lot of expectation, which I think was good and kind of helped the film because it was just kind of a fun thing to sit down and watch.
Yeah.
But definitely like the weirdest like idea of a movie presented in my mind. But I liked the kid.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's cool for like, I mean, it's canon. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? I feel
it
like
is.
most time you watch anime movies and it's just like it's a story that literally means nothing to the grand scheme of. It doesn't even usually add to like character development at all. Like yes, this is the type of thing we would have seen with Itadori experiencing a mission, and you know what I mean? Like or like kind of like, well, you know, we recently watched the first My Hero movie. maybe I won't say that. Whatever. Well, like
Recently
we watched a movie and it's involving a character that it's not canon, and it didn't really add anything
To the
like
plot.
because sometimes like you see a movie and it's like even if it's not canon, I can like imagine in my mind like yes, like this is a type of experience that would have made this character this way that happened in between because we don't get that.
Yeah.
But this is like a non-canon fill in the blank for me to like describe or to envision. And one thing I do know about the show is that, or the manga rather, is that this kid was the main character, and they wrote a first off story, and they were gonna be the guy whoever's the author, I don't know the name. I'm pretty sure it went like this, where he made it, and the story was gonna be like done and over with like essentially what this movie is. And then people loved it, so it's like, fuck, all right, we gotta make a better main character and like actually make the story happen.
And so they came up with Itadori.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't seen
these characters are basically the same.
I mean,
Itadori and him.
He's like Itadori with like
not personality,
social anxiety.
He's the concept of what they're dealing with both of them dealing with a curse inside of them.
That's right.
That's the same. Them as people is very different.
The characteristics couldn't be more different.
And also, in fairness, we've only seen the first season. Like, the show has, like, manga that's way farther ahead than what the show is.
How much do we have to, like, look forward to with JJK?
It has to be at least...
I don't know exactly, so I won't say, but...
I would say, like, probably maybe 3 seasons so far worth of content, maybe close to 4.
And it's still running?
Yeah, it's still going on, yeah.
Okay.
So, like, it's another one of those things where it's like, this is already a story that's been picked up and moving, just like My Hero, because in reality, My Hero's
That's
like, My Hero's like 4 seasons ahead of what the show, or 3 seasons ahead of where the show's at, so, you know.
It's getting close to being done.
Yeah.
And, like, Demon Slayer's done. The manga's done.
That's,
It's very depressing.
But so, you know, it's one of those things where, like, clearly, even if Itadori isn't super interesting as of now, there's going to be more to it that makes the show super...
I like Itadori.
Oh, why? Well, the way you said, they were like, oh, they came up with Itadori.
Yeah,
So
no,
that
it's
makes
more
sense.
of a...
It felt like a dig. I was like,
no,
oh, damn.
more of like a joke that we got like that guy compared
Oh,
to like because
yeah.
they're so
He's
they
a
couldn't
goof.
be different in
Yeah,
my
they couldn't
mind
be
of
more
like
different,
the type of main character you're getting.
Yeah.
One is a complete goofball, where the other one's like a super insecure, kind of introverted, self-discovering character. So I'm more blown away
By the different
that is
types.
the
That
gap.
makes sense.
That is the gap in which we created the whole show.
Yeah.
And I mean, yeah, I agree with you. I feel like this did add. I can't say I'm invested in the main character, but I like that we did get some time with Gojo, and like that we learned a little bit more about him, because he's a mysterious character, and he's a bit as big of a character as he is just advertisement wise and fan base wise. I feel like we didn't get too much on him in this series, the first season. So I like that he has a deep connection with Gato.
Yeah, I don't know that guy's name.
Gato, right? Gato?
I'm not sure.
It's Ghetto, yeah. G-E-T-O.
But that's cool. I feel like that's a fun twist. I like frenemies or like brotherly bonds that turn sour.
And at the end of last season, I do remember the principal, the guy with the glasses as the puppets. God damn it! He said that Ghetto was his student.
Yeah,
at the end
I
of
remember
last
that.
season. So
I remember he was a student that failed.
Principal student or Gojo's?
no, the principal student.
Okay.
Gojo and him were like classmates. It
Yeah.
seems like they're friends.
Okay.
They look to be relatively the same age.
Yeah.
They're both adults at least.
And so in that regard, I think it was a fun like addition to the show. I don't think we learned too much in terms of what we already were like kind of made aware through Toto or other means, but
I mean,
some fun things.
Hey, now at least we get I never understood what Ghetto's motivation or what he was doing, or what he is like even capable of. But now, I mean, at least like if anything, if this movie did anything, it gave a full background on what the enemy is that we're working with, and kind of gives more context as to like what they're planning on doing. And I mean, we already know like the plan, but now we understand like this is why it's going to be that way. That makes sense.
And even like I'm glad we got some time with Bonita Flakes. Like I thought that was cool. I feel like he kind of was one of the like a lot of the mysterious characters kind of got touched on this this movie. So I thought that was cool.
Yeah. Movie started out with the boy Yuta in school, getting picked on, getting bullied, the author of this story loves bullying for whatever reason.
I hate seeing it so
Definitely
much.
was bullied.
Probably.
It was pushed into a corner. Oh yeah, the author was definitely
The
bullied.
author's I think he's a pretty weird dude too. Like his outside of writing antics are like really strange.
What does that
Anyway,
mean? What does that mean?
I don't know. He does like it might be Chainsaw Man. It might be a different guy. I think one popular manga artist right now is like really weird online.
Everybody who makes these animes are very weird.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
are.
Every
yeah,
single
but-
person that makes these animes
Yeah,
is
right.
absurdly weird.
Regardless, Yuta was getting bullied, and his curse, Rika, attacked and shoved them all into a locker and made them mush at that point.
Yummy.
But Gojo said that they didn't die. I think, or whoever was talking was like, I think it was Panda or something. Was like, yeah, he attacked 3 people. None of them died, but they were injured or something. Even though it looked like they were like puddles.
They looked disgusting.
Oh yeah, I don't remember him saying that, but if he did,
I
that
may be
doesn't make
wrong, but I'm
sense.
pretty sure I read that and I was like, that's not real. That's stupid.
They are still breathing, but they are cursed and dead and gunky
And literally a puddle of meat pudding.
Man
with
flesh.
eyes still attached.
Yeah.
But yeah, then we've got the origin of how that came to be,
Yes.
Oh,
which is
Extremely depressing.
such a good start to this film. It really uplifted my heart.
Yeah.
Made me really excited for jumping into this story.
I was very happy to be alive watching.
bullying
this.
and car death.
Yeah.
Like what? That was the most grimmest form to start a movie.
Yeah.
After the music was like so like.
We're gonna be married and love each other forever.
Yeah. Yeah. So Rika promised to be with Yuta forever, and on their way home from school, right after getting a promise ring, she got hit by a car and completely her head was smashed in half. Then Yuta grows up, and after the bullying incident, Gojo / the Jujutsu sorcerers capture him to be put to death. Secretly
What is wrong
executed.
with them?
They really love killing children.
They do.
They don't like second chances or turning a stone over for
Yeah.
a new life.
A new leaf.
New leaf, yeah, something like that.
Yeah, they
For a school that loves understanding curses, it seems like they really don't want to understand curses.
They fucking hate curses.
They're
yeah.
like, curses? Kill the kid and the curse. Immediately.
I mean, hey, in fairness, now that we know that Ghetto can go
Yeah.
around and just collect them all like a
Yeah.
fucking Pokemon, I understand why they're like, yeah, nah, we gotta get rid of this
And
thing.
then he catches the Pokeball and then he eats the
He
Pokemon.
does want to become the
and
very
it's really
best.
gross.
Champion.
But we also got like re-put into that same room that Itadori was in like episode 1, the little
The seals.
the cursed sealed room, whatever, to hold Yuta. And Gojo basically is like, hey, we're gonna bring him on. He's gonna be part of the Jujutsu Sorcerers School.
Part of the squad.
And he gave a little insight like later in the movie of like, we'll use this to study and learn more about curses essentially.
Which is the purpose of the school, unlike what the deans or whatever the principals want to do. And they just want to kill people who have powerful curse powers.
Yeah, I like that Gojo also said later in the movie too. He like thinks it's like horrible to take away like a person's youth, a young person's youth.
Yeah.
So it kind of gives like a little more perspective as to like why he's so protective over like the kids, even though he throws them in like hellish situations on their own all the time. But
Yeah.
he's trying to keep them alive or give them a chance to live and grow up before getting that all taken away from them or murdered.
But it's usually ones that he thinks they can probably handle. He has,
Oh, yeah.
He has faith in their... He's not going to on purposely throw them against a Sukuna-ranked monster.
Yeah, it's just funny because it's happened with both sets of students. Like this one, they got dropped off in a mall and they faced a first grade curse spirit, which they weren't supposed to. And then when Itadori dies, they got dropped off and ran into a special grade, like unbeknownst to them. So it's like,
And they weren't supposed to fight. They were just supposed to get people out.
but still, it was like they couldn't not fight.
Yeah, true.
Like there's no option to not fight. But Yuta gets dressed and gets to meet his classmates for the first time.
Yeah.
I love that scene.
Yeah, as soon as he sets one
Dude.
foot in the room,
Yeah, that scene was so cool.
Yeah.
The footsteps.
and it just changed to red,
Yeah.
and like they could just sense the curse's presence. Like
That was
behind
so
them.
cool.
Yeah. And funny enough, Gojo did not explain what Jujutsu tech does at all.
Yep.
I was surprised there.
Or to his students that someone with an actual curse is coming in.
This is
I like the goofiness that is Gojo.
the most the non-functioning school I've ever seen.
Yeah.
He's so scatterbrained.
It also makes me laugh that it's a school, but it's like they're in a classroom with like 3 chairs.
Yeah,
Big
seriously.
classroom too.
And
It's
then-
like could hold like 20 people.
And then we see like all the like student-looking soldiers fighting in the
sorcerers,
city.
yeah.
Like I guess they've graduated, but man, I just want to see like other like random just red shirt students. Just
Yeah.
red shirt students.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, there's 2nd, 3rd year, 4th years. It's a little different because in a show like My Hero, we always see random UA students just like
Yes.
wandering. Although, in fairness, it's been a long time since we've been at that school.
Yeah.
But you would see like the classrooms of just mad people.
Yeah. But yeah, you know that it's like a filled world. This world feels so lonely.
Yeah.
So lonely.
As is being a Jujutsu sorcerer, it seems.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
And it wasn't.
I
Nice
don't
to
know.
see.
The movie kind of proved that wrong. Because our main character didn't want to be alone. He wanted to have friends and be with friends, and
now
got
he's got
that.
friends.
The only
Yeah,
options
He does
available.
have friends.
The only options available in the lonely
Other
world.
sorcerers, because it's really dangerous to have normal friends.
A non-human panda, a guy that talks in fish recipes, and a girl that beats me up.
can't see curses.
That are
The,
that's
the
good
strong
friends.
woman that beats me up.
That's very good friends. But it's it's starting ground.
That was hilarious. I love. It's like Maki from a really awesome family that's super powerful. Togi, he can only speak in ingredients. Panda, that's it. No explanation.
He went.
But then
You-
he's like,
why didn't you explain that guy?
yeah,
Like, that's the
you
one-
didn't explain the one thing that I wanted explained.
Why is there a sentient panda in here?
Yeah, it's funny because it's like I like when they do that in stories where it's like that's how the audience feels.
Yeah.
It's like
They literally just disrespect and meme the audience this entire show.
Yeah.
And I feel so left out the entire
I
experience.
think they do that panda bit like 6 times.
They
during the
do.
show, too.
yeah,
And they do it for other things too. They do it for many things in the show.
No.
But it is funny.
Then they go on their first mission. Maki and Yuta, elementary school.
And that was really cool. That was a good like warm up to see a relation start to build with him and some of our OG crew from season 1.
Yeah.
It was nice to see the tag team effort between like the trust that goes both ways between them and their efforts to kill the Pokemon.
Yes.
It was a cool fight. Gato was watching the whole thing. I liked the underground feature when they went through, and the fact that they tried multiple times to leave through that veil, but in reality, like that bus guy was saying, there was 2 veils the whole time.
Oh, you're talking about like way later.
Yeah,
Oh,
I thought you were
that's
talking
not
about the elementary school.
Oh,
You're
my
talking about the
bad.
alleyway.
Yeah, I forgot about that. The
Yeah.
ripping.
Yeah.
My
I mean, but
bad,
that was
my
cool.
bad.
You still got the intro to Maki. You got
Yeah.
to see
My bad.
Rika full in flesh out fighting.
That was terrifying.
She was huge.
The big
First
blue turd
appearance,
out
she
the
was
building.
huge.
Okay, while we're on that part, with the you guys brought up, there goes the school. So when the veil is protecting, it doesn't heal the buildings, right? Like
No,
and
it's only
like,
No, it's just
only
to hide them from what
to
they're
hide
doing.
sorcerers and curses.
it makes me think to
Even though people
myself,
can't see them anyway.
like with these curses, how they influence people is like your day-to-day interactions. Like when you're feeling sick, you could assume in this world it's because a curse is making you have the flu, or your neck is starting to hurt. You saw that Nanami episode where the girl at the sandwich
She had the
shop,
shoulder problem.
she had the
right
shoulder
back,
problem,
yeah.
and the one was like gripping onto her, and the girl, even the girl today,
Yeah.
and it just makes me think like, damn. I feel like we cause more problems trying to get rid of the curses in a sorcerer fashion than just medicine.
You know, that's a very Captain America point of view of you for over there.
Yes, I'm just saying. I'm watching the show and I'm like, so these things I could technically get rid of with normal remedies, and they go in and boom, there goes the school, just like a terrorist attack just hit us elementary
Well, I don't
school.
think medicine is gonna bring back disappeared kids.
Also, I don't think medicine is going to destroy the giant one that's like a kaiju monster that's like storming the city.
Yeah, I don't know the analogy of like what impact that thing puts over the school. I just assume depression for students. Like I don't know, like because they try to make it seem
Well,
like
no,
they do
I don't-
these
it was
like.
summoned by
It
Ghetto.
told you the impact. It was kidnapping kids. That is
Yeah.
the impact.
Okay, so
The
that
impact
one,
is
yeah.
children are going missing, and it was for like him to draw out Yuta because
Maybe just
Geto
look
wanted
for
to
the
see him
kids.
play.
Maybe just look for the children and see if you can find them. Like,
They were in the belly of the beast.
They were eaten by a curse.
I know. I'm just joking because they make it seem like you can fix these problems by normal means when they like, I have a neck ache.
Yeah, and you're just like,
So it just doesn't make sense. A neck ache, children are dying.
yeah.
I guess the summoned curses are different from the
Yeah.
seemingly
Natural.
normal summoning.
Yeah, the
curses.
naturally occurring
Yeah.
curses.
That
Well,
could
that-
be the difference because when they went into the school, there was those weird ones that you were talking about that
Yeah.
looked like children drawings.
Yeah.
And I think that was the point. They had not like manifested into something that can have physical, like a bigger impact
Yeah.
outside of the spiritual or whatever you want to call this.
At that point, that's like so many kids are having negative experience and emotions that it's all manifested into one giant thing that now, like, it's
Yeah.
taking kids versus one person being like, I'm sad.
Yeah.
I wonder, could you fix these problems if you just like had like a bullying program, like before it manifests into giant creatures?
I think that the naturally occurring curses, yes.
Yeah.
The ones that are, you probably could, I mean, it seems like when one's there, it just stays there and it
Yeah.
feeds off the negative energy. If there's no negative energy in the place, then maybe it will go somewhere else or, you know, whatever, or it won't cause more to come in.
Yeah.
But, I mean, that's also like, let's solve all the world's problems. You know what I mean? Like, no matter what, like any place that has like a hospital, like you're not gonna be able to not have trauma happen in the
Yeah.
hospital unless you put Jesus in the fucking middle of it and he's like raising the dead. But you know what I mean? Like, unless something like that is happening, you know.
Because they come from negative emotions or whatever. So
Yes.
any
Yeah.
place that's like somebody's thinking negatively, a curse will spawn.
hospitals,
Everywhere.
yeah,
Yeah.
everywhere.
Also, they said dead people. I think in the first episode, like
Ugh.
death.
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing. It's like places where like this is constantly happening. Whereas like yeah, you could have negative energy in your home, but like at school when there's like 50 kids getting bullying, and then people are stressing out about like exams, and then people are fighting with each other. Like it's
Just
you know,
maturing in general.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a place where it's easy to breed, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But yeah,
And-
so
Sorry,
Yeah.
this is just off topic, but they also put cursed items in places to take away the negative energy. Like
in season one,
one
they
of
said that
Sukuna's
they,
fingers was there.
yeah, they put strong cursed like
Oh, it's to scare them away.
yes,
Okay.
Because they'd sense the stronger cursed energy and be like, I don't want to be here.
just like when Sukuna pulled up to a special grade and he was like, "Oh my god,
Yeah.
don't touch me, I'm scared,"
Yeah.
you know. So
When does season 2 of JJK come out?
like, and within the next 6 months, supposedly.
I'm gonna get us when Halloween comes. Those little like fingers you put in like a party basket so that we can have something JJK on this
And
table.
we're gonna
Nice.
eat them because they're candy.
Mark
You
my
get
words.
candy ones.
Candy.
JJK Jungle Juice.
Got it. Moving on. Sorry.
Jungle
Just thought that'd be
Juice
fun.
Tyson.
Hold me to my
Just
word.
have a bowl.
I'll bring the fingers.
It's have like a bowl of shrimp with the shrimp sticking out to have the
Yeah.
fingers.
I feel like we need
That's
some. I just feel like we
cocktail
need JJK apparel. I feel like we're a little
Yeah.
sacrilegious with that show.
What are we gonna do for Vinland?
Weapons,
Grow a beard.
murder.
Grow a
Grow a
beard
beard. We're already doing that for Lord of the Rings.
slowly.
We're gonna kill a bearded man and have him lie on the table.
Back to
That's
this.
legit.
Yeah, Ghetto.
In Minecraft.
Ghetto was
In
watching.
Grand Theft Auto.
Ghetto was watching.
GTA 6.
Let's keep
Ghetto
making
was
jokes.
watching.
Ghetto was watching.
What was he watching?
Them.
The kids. Anyways, he stole Yuta's ID, and he's like, "Oh wow, this kid is here."
Very
Epic.
powerful.
Special grade guy.
I don't remember which happened first or next, but we got Yuta training with Maki.
That was tight.
Maki did the splits.
That was great.
Had him discombobulated.
He's learning really
Understandable.
fast. I don't know.
Yeah, they
Did
said he
they
was
say a
getting
year
fast.
passed, by the way?
No, it's been less than. By the time that Ghetto attacks, it's been less than a year. That's all
Okay,
they
because
were-
I remember him like he was like, "This kid has learned so much in under a year," and I was like,
He said
When?
3 months that he's been there or something when they were fighting.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's hard to remember because at the beginning of the episode they did flash a date when the bullying happened,
It was something 2016.
"Yeah."
but this happened
The battle.
Christmas
was
Eve,
December.
the 2017.
Yeah.
So
So he had a year of learning how to use cursed energy, or around a year before the parade, whatever.
Yeah, but Yuta trained. Then we got Geto in his music or his
cult
dojo, church, temple, where people are coming to get healed, and he's stealing their curses. So he's collecting his army.
Well, what's the stipulation? Because the one dude, was it just because he wasn't paying enough, or
He was just being a dick
okay?
because he called him a monkey because they are lower species because they can't use curse energy. And yeah, probably like money. It was like, oh, you can't fund me anymore. Dead.
Yeah,
Gone.
I think he's collecting curses and money at the same time.
Okay. For his.
So he's getting stronger and getting richer
Wealthy.
because he's
That explains why
selfish
they're
man.
always in Hawaii during these like random episodes. They're just vibing.
But Geto, yeah, he like absorbs it and then like turns into a ball and eats it.
Palantir.
Interesting. A
turns into a
Palantir, if you will.
sees a vision, eats it.
Then we had the mall scene with Inumaki and Yuta. So Inumaki, we saw this in season 1, but he struggles to do like more than a couple strong attacks at a time, so he had to get medicine. They killed the lower grade curse. Then the first grade showed up and caused problems, and then Yuta decided that I'm going to fight with the sword that Gojo has trained me with, or given me at least. He's not allowed to let Rika out at that point. Only allowed to use her energy
into a weapon.
Yeah. They fight. That was cool. I enjoyed it. I liked the Hammer of Dawn beam of light from above.
He went.
Yeah. And
Very
just
cool.
completely like snap their fingers.
I thought that was pretty sick.
Yeah. Yeah, Inumaki's like, I don't know, he's got a really cool ability. Very like unconventional for the most part because it's like a 2. You can use it like 3 times and that's it.
Yeah.
But
He's anime's Black Bolt.
Except Black Bolt doesn't need to have to spray his throat every few seconds.
Yeah, and is not a god. Black
We
Bolt
don't know
is.
that.
True. But yeah, Geto was watching the whole time,
As he should.
observing,
That's creepy.
and homeboy, Gojo went to investigate and was like, "I'm sure it's him. It's definitely him. I believe it."
And then he shows up at the school, right? Isn't that next?
Well, Geto summons all his people, all his followers, to then go to the school.
They are the worst designed villains.
Yeah, they are kind of weird.
Ever.
I think the dude with remember last season when they were attacking the school during like the exchange event, and there was that random dude that showed up with like the sword and the scar on his face.
That weird like hand sword.
Yes, the weird
With
hand
the
sword.
eyeball, yeah.
Yeah, I think that the dude with the scar on his face here was one of them. You didn't. He was only in the meeting room. I didn't see him like in the actual fight
I
at
didn't
all.
see him in the fight either.
Yeah, but he was definitely there. I'm pretty sure that's the same guy.
Didn't they say like all those guys ended up surviving anyway?
They all
yes,
went away.
they all
They
retreated
did. Yeah.
in the end. So we'll see him again.
Yeah.
And okay, why was Miguel? I know this is kind of jumping to the end, but just before I forget, why is Miguel hanging out with?
Well, Yuta, I almost call him Utadora. Yuta doesn't know who he is. He was never there.
Okay, that's so interesting.
Yuta, I would imagine that if he's outside of the school, he's probably investigating some curse attacking people, and that guy's probably somehow involved because he's a bad guy. So
Weird.
yeah.
I
I mean, but like Gojo clearly pulled up because he's like, this guy's no joke,
Yeah, but the designs on the bad guys are just very odd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm very curious what the artists were like, what the intent behind the creations of them are. I guess we will learn about them one day because they're already in manga, I would assume. So I guess I'll have to wait till we get little origin episodes for when we encounter these guys in the future. I mean, the only one that really got some depth, we know that one guy's from Kenya and he has braids, but the only other one they really kind of touched on was the 2 girls.
Yeah.
The girls with the iPhones
I was gonna say
that were abandoned.
their design isn't great. Their personalities are fucked up.
Yeah.
Little Harley Quinns.
I mean,
Yeah.
go figure, Geto goes and finds people with vulnerability and manipulates them to find potential in themselves. Though he doesn't look down on them because they
They have power.
have power, so.
Yeah. And that seems to be like the crux of everything. Like when he goes to it, he'll later go to attack the school and explain to Yuta, hey, basically, I think that it's kind of messed up that we live in this world where the strong have to like help the weak or lower themselves to the weak. Like, no, this world should be for us. And so I'm going to kill everyone that has that doesn't have cursed abilities,
which is insane.
You said what?
That's insane.
Yeah, he's like, excuse me.
Come again?
And it was funny too. The principal was like, "He's here!" And like ran out. I was
love
like,
that.
"Yeah."
God damn it! That guy's the best.
God damn it! Yeah. But he basically gave a threat and was like, "Hey, December 24th, we're going to have the night or the parade of 1,000 demons or curses, whatever.
Christmas Eve, man.
Christmas Eve.
What the fuck?
And he's going to massacre all of humanity. So if you don't want to be a part of it, don't show up." And it was really just a challenge to get Yuta alone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's where like a lot of the more exciting parts of the movie occurred, which were just the spectacle parts. But it was really hype. It looked great.
Yeah.
The fighting was spectacular all the way around. I have no complaints when it comes to any of that.
Yeah. And I was glad we got to see like all of our characters. Like we got Nanami, we got the blue haired girl, we got the set exchange.
Yeah. She has my favorite fighting style in the show now.
It felt
the
so
giant
much
braid
like
girl.
Big axe.
Yeah.
I love big axe
I like
combat.
her.
It's like God of War.
My only gripe is that all the characters I really wanted to see were just like one scene and out.
Did we see Toto do anything?
He punched a demon and then ran at it and disappeared.
Yeah, that was basically.
That was it.
I know.
He's like, I gotta go watch TV
Well, I mean, we
because
got
the
to
girl
see his
is
moment in the show.
We saw Nanami in his.
We did get to see him do the intro move from the first intro where he
slices
slices
down.
all the way down the thing.
And you guys were talking about a record of 4 hits?
Yeah, he also did his rec because in the
Black
show they were
Flash.
like he did 4 black flashes in like a minute
12
or something.
seconds or something like that.
And I think did Itadori beat it or did he?
Yeah,
close?
yeah, he beat it. It was about the consecutive black flashes, and Itadori ends up beating that with
against
the flower dude.
Yeah,
I forget his
Hanami.
name. Hanami, yes.
I love Hanami.
I
love Nanami.
You talk about all the confusing ass names in Lord of the Rings, the confusing ass, similar ass
I hate
names in
that
this fucking show.
I hate that they named
Gojo, Geto,
Jogo,
Nanami,
Jogo,
Hanami.
This is where personal taste comes
Jogo,
in. Personal taste
Gojo,
carries interest
Todo.
far.
In fairness,
Maki, Mani,
and
Maki
and Mai. In fairness, in this show, at least they're relatively simple names. They're not like Jazildador and Bazilbadingador and Hobadingadingadol. You know, shout out to J.R.R. Tolkien. Making the greatest names ever created.
Like most of these are just like Japanese names. That
Or just
have a lot
2.
of
It's like
syllables.
2 syllables or 3 syllables.
Hey, sometimes Japanese names can be very confusing and hard to.
I'm not saying that they're not. For us Westerners over here,
Yes.
us American boys.
Watch the show Da Ra Ra Ra. The names in that are insane.
I mean, with a name of a show called Durara,
Ra.
it wouldn't surprise me that it's hard to understand.
And Yuta's name was Yuta Arasuka?
Yuta
Akasuda?
Akutsu.
Because I tried, when
Oh,
they were throwing that
Akutsu.
name out, and I was like, I thought he was Yuta.
His first name is Yuta.
And then I was like, okay, that's a last name. But how do I say it?
Akutsu.
Something like
Yeah.
that. I like
Someone will tell
Yuta
us.
is a very nice simple name.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just
Names
like
aren't.
UG.
It's surprising. Names aren't a problem for me in this show, but like some of like the mechanical operations of how techniques work are very confusing for me.
Oh, yeah.
sometimes. Like when they're trying to break down the science of what is actually transpiring, I'm like, no, don't care. Just show me. Just show me, because I'm not gonna know.
I'm the same way with certain shows that Will likes.
And-
Which ones? Let's have the beef now. I want to know.
Yeah,
Hunter
like what the fuck?
Hunter.
Hunter.
Okay.
We'll get into Hunter x Hunter stuff at some point. That's just
No, time out. We have to have this. Okay, first, Hunter x Hunter actually gives a full in-depth explanation of how it all works.
Which
this
is
show
true.
doesn't.
Yeah,
It doesn't.
which
Like-
is true. I just don't care about the explanation.
See, and that's not.
See, that's
boring
your fault.
and that's
No,
his
it's boring
problem
as
with Rings
shit.
of
That's
Power.
your
Yeah.
fault.
It's a waste of time.
But that is
Explain it better.
that
it's
is
not that hard.
where taste carries interest once again.
Yeah,
Where if you don't like Rings of Power or you don't even care for that, you're not gonna put the interest to learn
Oh,
it.
for sure, yeah. But anyways, that's my
Like I said, this show's not really on my radar. So
same. Another reason why my interest doesn't help me carry a lot of the names.
Yeah.
I love
Sorry,
this show.
But this show, like that's one of my biggest critiques is that it's very like loose explanations on the powers in the show and how it works. Like there's a general understanding I have, but when it comes to like certain techniques and like how you do them and how they work, other than the only things I know for sure, you use cursed energy to like create your attacks or weapons. Like you imbue your cursed energy into your fists or to your ability. You can imbue it into weapons. You can use it to see things. You know, like they naturally just see it with their eyes, but you can deal with the glasses like Maki.
There's reverse curse energy, which is something I don't remember what it does.
You saying that reminded me. The one big critique through season 1 that I had a really hard time is I felt like there was no power scale. I felt like it was way too hard for me to like put levels to things when I was watching the show.
I think their power scale in season 1 is Gojo's strongest.
Yeah, Gojo's strongest.
Everybody else
is inferior.
Well,
way inferior.
But like,
you should feel that
so
way
wait,
at all
in
times.
what way? Like, what do you think is lacking the power scale?
No, I don't think there's... I think you can see, like, people being strong or not as strong as some others. I would prefer to see, like, charts, kind of like in Demon Slayer, where you have an idea that there will be a chart of Hashira, or, like, there will be levels to talents. It's hard to know, like...
There is a ranking system in this show, but it's, like, kind of loose.
But they showed it.
I can't remember. No, that's my problem.
It's like ranking.
That's my fault. That's
4 to
my fault.
1.
And what's the big awesome move in this show?
Black
Domain
Hollow
expansion?
Domain expansion.
We didn't get any of that in this.
That was surprising. I thought we'd get Yuta doing it.
I was surprised that we didn't get a domain expansion, and it seems like the only people that can do it generally are the special grade curses or users, or sorcerers rather. But yeah.
The logic. Are you the best because you're Gojo, or are you Gojo because you are the best?
Which is kind of a crazy question, actually. I actually really like that.
Isn't the whole point of Gojo, if you look into his eyes, you're immediately, like, screwed? No? It's only if, like, he activates it?
His
infinity.
What are you asking? Are you asking for his normal powers or, like, his domain expansion?
No, isn't the whole thing that you can't look into his eyes, but
no.
They're at the end. Okay.
No, that was, like, never mentioned once in the show.
I think you're thinking of the fact that he has to cover them all
Yeah,
the time,
why?
so it does insinuate.
His eyes, they said briefly in this, which is more they said in the show, his eyes are like a source of his power, or it's like...
The time and space thing that you said.
They gave a name for it, like his eye is, or his power or ability is of the Gojo clan, because his family is like one of the big 3 families, like the Zenin, Gojo, and then whatever the other one is.
Isn't it for like Fushi's?
No, Fushi
is technically a Zenin.
Yeah.
Oh.
His name isn't that because...
Isn't one of the... I guess now...
Because his mom was a... Yeah.
Whoever Yuta's a descendant of, that's probably another one of the big families now.
I thought he said he was a descendant of his family, Gojo.
Oh, shit, yeah. Maybe.
He said that they're distantly related.
Okay.
But whatever that means. But regardless, Gojo's ability is like something of eyes. I don't know. His eyes and the name of his ability has to do with his eyes. But his ability is that he can manipulate space-time. So he can, the whole thing he did with Jogo in season 1 where it's like he controls the infinity, the space in between. So I mean that's essentially it. It has nothing to do, at least as far as we know now. I could be wrong about this. Don't fucking spoil it for y'all. But it could be that his eyes have more power to it. Because, like, he's never explained why he covers them up.
Yeah.
Because he's really only ever taken it off during fights.
Yeah.
So.
Well, except for there at the end when he was talking to his students.
Well, that was after the fight.
Yeah.
So, he was wearing, like, he hadn't adopted the blindfold yet. It was bandages. So, he probably immediately left the fight when they finished to go see if Geto killed them or not. And he just pulled up and was like, oh, we're good.
Yeah.
So.
It's your good-looking sensei.
Yeah.
Who the hell's that guy?
Yeah, like what other tall, skinny guy with white hair would you expect to show up?
Just like All Might.
Yeah, literally.
Has the same exact hair, same clothing,
voice.
but because the man is deranged and not muscular, no one can
and
identify.
not like 7 feet tall.
I mean, you could say the same for Superman and Clark Kent.
Yes.
It's just glasses.
And that is very dumb.
Just fucking glasses.
It is a meme.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, the whole fight goes on.
Gorilla, the gorilla
that was
versus
spectacular.
Gato was awesome. The gorilla panda moment was cool.
Yeah.
Maki tried her best. There was no stakes in terms of like,
Because we know who
Damn, she got
survived.
squashed.
like I saw her bleeding. I was like, well, she ain't dead.
Yeah.
And then I forgot that panda was a stuffed creature, so I was
Yeah.
so confused with the fluff. And I was
What's
like,
wrong with him?
oh,
What happened to him? Oh my god.
But yeah, Yuta basically was going to sacrifice himself to beat Geto. Unleashed an ultimate, pink-purple Kamehameha.
Maelstrom versus love.
Yeah, Maelstrom versus Love versus Justice.
Love beam versus
Justice Storm.
cursed justice.
But
Very
he
cool,
blew
though.
off his arm. I mean, I didn't realize he was missing an arm that whole time.
Yeah.
So, I also like the way Geto fights. Geto fights really cool.
Oh, he's got hands, bro.
He's
Yeah.
versatile too.
Surprisingly.
He has hands and can use whatever is at his disposal.
Up to
He used-
4,000 curses.
Yeah, 4,000
magic.
curses, hands. He used the 3-parted,
The
special
pole
tool.
nunchuck thing.
which was definitely from season 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he must leave that
Fight arc.
behind.
Itadori uses it.
He used Maki's spear, and I think that's it, right?
Yeah.
He didn't have the scar. He has a
Well,
scar in season 1, doesn't
Well, at the end of the thing, when Gojo stops
We heard
talking, we heard a shing,
Yeah, we hear a slash.
because he said, kill me. So I would assume that either Gojo thinks he kills him, because in season 1, Geto's like, I gotta make sure that no one knows I'm still alive and I'm out here.
he? Huh.
Oh, shit,
So,
yeah.
so whatever happened, Gojo must think he actually put him down, but he didn't.
Yeah.
He also whispered something to him that we didn't get to
That was
hear.
true. We did
Fucking
not.
anime thing.
I hope we hear it in season 2 then.
Yeah.
I'd like to hear what he
I
said.
mean, they're going to be fated to run into each other again, because the whole plan now is just to trap Gojo, because they can't kill him. There's no way they're going to kill him. They have to put him in a position to get him trapped, or what do they call it? They gave a specific name. They have a cube they're going to put him in.
They have a cube domain thing they can trap him in, I think.
Yeah. What do they call that in? Sorry, not to reference another show, Naruto. What do they call that in Naruto? Seal. That's what it is. They want to seal him. So.
Q-lantern?
I was gonna say
Cubelateer.
I was gonna say Rashomon.
Cubelateer.
I hate that. They
yeah.
said that.
Hey, Adam said it, not me.
And then Kenya.
Well, Rika got released.
Oh,
that was
yeah,
Rika
okay.
turned back.
That was weird to me. My days as a demon were the best 6 years of my life.
Cause she got to hang out.
She
with
got to
her
hang out with her
guys.
She
lover.
was murdering people.
All in the name of love.
She was corrupted, or he corrupted her by accident.
I know.
Yeah.
She just wanted to love him.
She
It's
may have been
weird.
talking at the parts where she could hang out with her best friend
Yeah, okay.
because
It's
she got
weird.
crushed by a
Her
fucking
fiance.
car.
Oh yeah,
Her
it's good.
fiance.
Yeah.
And it's weird, but it's
It's
like the
weird.
best. It's the best she could do. What is she supposed to say? It really sucked to hang out with you.
I don't know. Just not matching the vibe of what is occurring. Her words do not correlate to what is happening on screen for me. I do not like that.
What would you rather her say?
Thank you for releasing me from this misery. I'm glad.
She
at
may
least,
have liked
I'm
fighting
glad
back.
at least
Maybe
in
she
this
liked
horror. I'm glad at least in this horror I had spent time with you.
She went from being dead to being with her lover.
She wasn't miserable. The whole time she says, "Oh, I love you."
I
Yeah.
know.
Do you
Like I
hate
said,
me?
I don't like
Oh,
it.
I love you, and they gave each other a kiss. Was that weird?
It
That
just
was
turns it
nasty.
sour. It
Kiss
just
Glad
turns,
we didn't get to
it
see
just
it.
turns what is cute kid love to like really wickedly messed up.
Look at
And
the
that's,
show.
And that's the show.
I know I don't like the show. I don't know what to tell you guys.
This show is so fucking
I'm
negative.
sorry.
It is so depressing.
I like my hero. I like to be happy
The
in life.
upbeat, yeah,
Life
yeah,
is
yeah.
already depressing. I don't want to watch more miserable shit.
They don't understand us.
They're trying to relate to real life.
Oh no, there's no positivity in the world. That sucks.
Yeah,
Grow
so
up.
Grow up.
don't-
There's demons that like to hunt people. Leave them alone.
Anyway, how are we feeling? How are we feeling about this installment? How are we feeling about this movie as a whole?
Caleb, I want to ask you, just to bounce off of what he just... Did you see the Mugen Train movie?
Yeah, that's how I watched it originally.
Caleb, thoughts on Mugen Train versus?
I think Mugen Train's a more feels like a more cohesive story. and I just enjoyed it overall more. But I still really like this. Like it was like this was the same quality as like if you combined like a couple like an arc of JJK into 1 hour and a half thing, because I like JJK, so it's like this is the same quality. The art, like we already said, was really nice, and it's like the same quality, maybe a little bit more money thrown behind it because it was like a theatrical release.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, I like both a lot, but Mugen Train just like hit a different note for me than this.
I'll say I would have hated this if it was the first thing I watched for JJK. Like, if I was supposed to watch this chronologically, would not have enjoyed it because I would have thought it was super not user friendly for what the universe has in store.
Yeah.
How it is, it's not bad. I would have preferred it as being part of the show. I don't think I like how anime does movies in general. I don't like the idea of a Mugen Train movie, to be honest. I would have rather. I love how I experienced it for the channel. I like the episodic. I don't. Like, I know people talk about, like, Game of Thrones. It would have been great for it to be 8 seasons and then a movie.
Shows are better than movies.
I prefer, like, I like Walking Dead. I know a lot of people don't like it, but they talk about wanting to do movies to finish the show. I don't like that idea. I would prefer to keep it in the format. Yeah. Same with this. I think this story is cool. I think this would have been really cool for, like, 3 episodes. Like, condensed 3 episodes. Yeah. Maybe not all the detail we got. Maybe even expand some things that I wanted more. Well, but I think it would have been cooler if season 2, new year, this student is coming in where we pick up with him in Kenya, and then all the students are like, hey, you weren't here. What's up with that? And then he maybe fills us in, and then maybe we get more on the 100 Demons of Night, whatever this thing is called, and get multiple perspectives, not just his, but maybe that's the main one we work with, and then Toto's like, yeah, here's where I was during this part, because it's really hard. They took out like all the main characters that I enjoy from JJK.
For sure, yeah.
Yep.
And just left me with the ones that I didn't really like. Panda. Maki's cool to me, but I was more of a Mai fan. And Bonita Flakes is only Bonita Flakes at the end of the day. I can't really work off of rice ingredients. And this kid, he's not bad. I think there's potential for him, but there was a movie and there was a lot of characters to tackle, so it's I'm gonna have to wait before I know how to feel about him. But what the movie is, it was enjoyable than a lot of episodes of JJK for me. So
yeah, I agree with you.
I don't really have a number for this one. Like, I know we do our 1 to 100, but
I give it like an 8.
Enjoyable
out of 100.
Oh, out of 100, like 80 then.
Yeah, I'd say like 80 because it does its job. That's how I personally feel just from the universe, it's like a 70, but that's where I'm feeling.
I'll give it an 80.
Yeah.
I wish there was more.
Yeah, I think I'm with you on the. I would have preferred an episode format because I know that they said the Mugen Train show was really not that different from the movie. They added a little bit plus that extra episode, but I feel like there is opportunity to add more in the episodes because if this was like. If they did this in like a 6-episode arc instead of like, 4, in reality, there's like an hour and 40 minutes, so it's like roughly 4 to 5 episodes.
Yeah.
Like they could have had a little more. There might have been just something to fill in, because we did a lot of jumping. I was like, he's in school, now he's on his first mission. Now it seems like some time's passed. Now he's on his second mission.
3 months.
And then
3 more months. 6 months.
Yeah, so like
the next Christmas.
We could have gotten like a build in between that could have given us a little more. But I mean, me personally, I think it was like a solid like 80. I don't know because I haven't seen the Mugen Train movie. I'm not gonna necessarily compare like the shows, the 7 episodes to the movie. But I mean, I would say they're like roughly comparable. The only thing that would give Demon Slayer's arc a little edge to me is just that it really pushed the story forward. This kind of gave more context where that actually moved us forward in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
I like Yuta a lot too.
I like him too.
I like this guy.
It does get me ready for JJK. It's a good thing to tune back in. I think I do need to watch some of the episodes again before I jump into season 2, but I'm glad we watched this.
Yeah.
I think it was needed for the show.
For sure.
Any last thoughts before we say goodbye until season 2?
I'm terrified for season 2. I've heard things.
I saw the poster for season 2, and that I told these guys the other day, that actually got me hyped. I saw it. Actually, I don't want to say it just in case people haven't seen the poster for it, but it was pretty hype. And for anyone who's watched this shit series, I'm not like super into it, but that got me like, ooh, okay. Let's see where the second season takes us.
Yeah, I've seen things and I'm so excited but so scared.
And Mojito's coming back, and he's my guy. So
Hito. Yeah.
I'm on team villains because they're really cool villains.
It seems like we're gearing up to like a big kind of oddly enough they're
War.
in different spaces, but kind of like how My Hero's gearing up right now. Like we're getting to like a big fighting level type of time. So
Yeah.
Big battle.
Let's
big
get
battle
it.
time.
Certified hands.
Last thoughts. We're good.
Good.
Guys, if you made this point, leave a like on this video. Subscribe to the channel if you want to stay tuned for more Jujutsu Kaisen. Also, go check out the entire first season of this series. We've already banged out great reactions. Hope you guys enjoy it. Let us know your thoughts on JJK 0. Did you like it? Did you not?
Zero.
Let us know your comments. Go to Spoiler Town if you're not a manga reader. And we'll see you in the next video. Punch it!